Guinea pig!
Hi, I'm Aline and welcome to my kitchen. And today I'm going to be making banana bread. And this recipe in particular is one that I found right around 20 years ago. And I made it and took it to a family get together, and after that it was on. Every time I had a family get together, this is what I had to take. And I didn't just make one of these. I had to take at least 3 of these to the family get together.
20 years, that's almost as old as me.
Because I had to make one for my uncle, one for my cousin's husband at the time, and one for the get together. And wound up, I don't think anybody ever got to eat one after that first trip, so they all disappeared. But what we're going to need for this banana bread, and I don't remember whose name was on the recipe when I found it. I just know I found it in a magazine when I lived in Alabama. But it's called Mom's Banana Bread. And the ingredients are right here. 1 stick of butter. It's supposed to be softened. Mine was still partly froze, so I shredded it. 5 ripe bananas, mashed. Now, I'll mash them in with the butter here in a minute. And when I say ripe, I don't mean this color yellow ripe. I mean when it starts showing the brown, like that right there, that's showing it's ripe because they're good and soft. 3 eggs, 2 cups of self-rising flour, 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of chopped nuts, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor. Okay, and give me just a minute and I'm going to get these bananas peeled and put in my bowl and we'll get started. Okay, my bananas are peeled. And I'm just going to mash them in a little bit. Now mine aren't quite as ripe as I like them. Happy Guinea Pig doesn't really like them as ripe as I do for this right here. So I kind of compromise and go halfway in between. For me.
Well, now when it comes out banana bread, it don't matter because it comes out the wash on that one.
Yeah. But for them to be truly good, you really need an extremely ripe banana. And I'm talking about when that yellow has turned mostly dark on that. You see I've got the bananas kind of mashed in with that butter. Now I'm going to put my eggs in. And really, you can just put all this in together. It's not going to hurt anything. But that's what my recipe said. Just mix it all together. As I was saying, this right here has been one of the favorite recipes of my family. And it's one of the, I'd say probably one of the top 3 that's always requested whenever we had family get-togethers. So we haven't really had many family get-togethers since my mom and my aunt passed away. My mom passed away in 2010, and her baby sister passed away in 2012. So get-togethers have been few and far between. I'm going to go ahead and pour in the vanilla flavoring. And I'm going to add the baking soda to the self-rising flour. Get that out of the way. And I'm going to pour the sugar in to the bananas and egg and butter mixture. And the reason I'm doing that is because that's considered a wet mixture now. And you always add your sugar to your wet mixture, never to your dry. Because sugar is considered a wet ingredient. In case y'all didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Unless it specifically tells you to mix the sugar in with the dry ingredients, you always mix it in with the wet. Okay, now we'll mix my flour in and my baking soda.
That explains why it make oatmeal seem like it's more liquidy.
Even, well, if you have oatmeal, if you're using it if you wet it down or put water in it, you would use that as a wet ingredient as well. I'm going to pause just a second while I finish stirring this up. I'll be right back. Alright, got all the flour and stuff incorporated. Now I'm going to add my chopped pecans. Again, that's 2 cups of chopped pecans. And this is really a very simple and easy recipe to do. You can see it's been mixed together with potato masher. I mean, it's just stirring it, mashing it together. Now the recipe I found said to bake this in a bundt cake pan for 1 hour at 300 degrees. And I used to cook it in the bundt cake pan. I'll get it right in a minute, y'all. But I have also cooked it in a springform pan, and I have cooked it in my loaf pans. And I'll just be honest with you, I like cooking it in my 2 loaf pans here. And I divide it out between the 2 of them. And it works really good. And I still cook it on 300 degrees for an hour in the cake pans here. I'm going to give this right here to the happy guinea pig to put in the sink for me. Well, there I go, making a mess, y'all. And I'm going to grab a scraper up here and clean out my pan. And usually what I do once I get this baked is we'll probably eat off of one of these and I'll freeze the other one. And that way we have leftovers and it don't go bad on us. Because I'm going to tell you, this is probably the most moist cake or bread, I should say banana bread I have ever seen in my life. Up until I found this recipe for it, I was never really big on banana bread because it was always so dry. And now I did spray these pans with my cooking spray. But as I said, this is a very moist banana bread, very good. I'm going to put these in my oven now. And I'm going to set my timer for an hour. Oops, a little over. Kind of set for 62 minutes. That should be about right for my oven. So we'll see when the timer goes off. Okay, we're back and the banana bread is out of the oven. And this is what it looks like. Now it's only been out of the oven for about 2 or 3 minutes, if that. And I'm going to let it cool for a little bit before I cut into it. Or even try to take it out of the pans, and they should come out pretty well since I've already sprayed the pans. But what I'll do is I'm going to let this cool for about 10-15 minutes in the pan, then I'll take them out, let them cool for a little while longer, and then we'll come back and do a taste test on these and let you know how they taste. And you can see what it looks like when it's cut. So we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I'm back with the banana bread, and it is done and out of the pans. You can see it turned out really pretty. And it's been sitting cooling for a little bit, so what I'm going to do is cut a small piece. And I don't know if y'all can see that right there or not, but that looks so good.
I don't have it. You got to bring it up.
I'll have to bring it up? Okay,
Yeah.
How's that look?
That'll work.
That's how it looks. So I'm just going to cut a couple small pieces off of that one. One for the guinea pig and one for me. There you go, guinea pig. And here's mine.
Mmm.
That's good.
Pure joy right there.
Mmm. Sorry, y'all, I'm chewing.
Oh, yeah.
I want to thank y'all very much for watching my video. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Leave a question or comment if you have one. Click that little bell icon if you have subscribed to be notified the next time I upload a video. And share the video if you liked it. Thank y'all very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Where's my phone?